Good evening, good evening. Let's give a round of applause for the good band. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Candace Turner, the Deputy Athletics Director here at Wayne State University, and it is my pleasure to serve as your Mistress of Ceremonies for this evening. We are so excited to have you all here. So what we are going to do is we're going to get started with our program while you're enjoying your salads, and then we'll have dinner served, and then we'll continue with some music from the good band. So first of all, before we get started, I wanted to take a minute to welcome all of our former Hall of Fame inductees that are in the house. If you all would please stand for a minute for me. All of our former Hall of Fame inductees. Yep, you know who you are. Thank you all so much. The Hall of Fame ceremony is one of our signature events that we do in the athletics department, and we are so thankful for you all for coming in tonight. So without further ado, I'm going to bring our first speaker to the stage, none other than Mr. Dave Ripple, who serves as our Vice President for Development and Alumni Affairs. So without further ado, Dave.
Candace is a little shorter than me. Go Warriors! Or wait, for those in the room, go Tartars! All right. Well, it's a pleasure to be here this evening. I bring greetings from President Kimberly Andrews Espy, who could not be here this evening. I do have the title of VP of Development and Alumni Affairs and also President of the Wayne State University Foundation, which means the division that raises money to help provide scholarships for students, builds buildings, names classrooms, provides programs and all sorts of things for Wayne State University students, faculty, staff, and our community. And it's really a pleasure to be here tonight. As a former student athlete, not at Wayne State, but as a former student athlete, I understand the importance of teamwork and the importance of working together for a common purpose. Those of you who are being inducted tonight, the 6 of you, I offer my sincerest congratulations. Well done on helping Wayne State rise again in all the rankings. For those of you who attended Wayne or alumni of Wayne State, I have some news to share with you about the university broadly, and this comes from our president. I don't know if I'm sure everyone follows U.S. News and World Report. You all get that in your email every day, I'm sure. That was a joke. But for the first time, there are over 4,000 universities and colleges in this country. And just a week and a half ago, Wayne State, for the very first time, was ranked in the top 100, number 98. I think that deserves it. When you think about all of the vast universities and colleges in this country, for Wayne State to be recognized in the top 100, I would say is well-deserved and overdue. Because Wayne State provides an opportunity, as many of you have experienced, to take yourself from here to here. And I know many of you in this room have afforded yourself that opportunity, and we're grateful. So I won't keep talking. I'm just going to say again to those that are being awarded the prestigious honor of being with the Wayne State Athletics Hall of Fame, congratulations, our sincerest best to you, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that, Dave. We appreciate your continued support of Wayne State Athletics. And at this time, I would like to bring none other than our Director of Athletics, the first woman ever, might I add, Mrs. Erica Wallace.
Well, good evening, everyone. Warriors, Tartars, alumni, guests, but most importantly, our inductees and their family. Welcome. We're so excited to have you guys here today. Tonight we come together to celebrate not just the accomplishments of our inductees, but also the spirit of excellence that defines Wayne State athletics. So let's take a moment to reflect on the dedication and hard work that has brought us here today and show our appreciation for the incredible athletes being inducted into the Wayne State Hall of Fame this evening. So as we gather here this evening, it's really hard for me to believe that I'm going into my second year here as the athletic director. This journey obviously presents some challenges, but each and every one has only deepened my commitment to this incredible community here at Wayne State. So tonight's celebration is a powerful reminder of the meaningful impact we can have on the future of Wayne State athletics. We are here to honor the journeys of 6 outstanding athletes whose achievements and dedication in both sport and education have left an incredible mark on the university. So now it's my privilege to introduce each Hall of Fame inductee, and as I read your name, if you could please stand so that we can applaud your achievements together. Fred Delcomen. Fred, a trailblazer in cross country and track, his performances not only earned him All-American honors, but also showcased his role in leading the team to multiple conference championships during his tenure. Fred is also a 2-time NCAA national qualifier, solidifying his status as one of the best in sport. Thank you, Fred. Ziad El-Sissi. Ziad, a true standout in the world of fencing, has built an impressive legacy both at Wayne State and on the international stage. Ziad is a multiple-time NCAA individual medalist, earning national honors throughout his career. His list of accomplishments includes reaching All-American status multiple times and consistently finishing among the top fencers in the country. Ziad's recent journey to the Paris Olympics marks him as one of our very few athletes from Wayne State to reach this elite level. Thank you, Ziad. Jeremy Jones. Jeremy brought determination and a knack for record setting to the field, leaving a significant mark at Wayne State. Not only does he hold the record for the most touchdowns in a single season, but he also ranks in the top 5 for all-time receiving yards and receptions in the Wayne State history. His leadership helped drive his team to victory on numerous occasions, proving his commitment to excellence. Thank you, Jeremy. Ellie Malinsky. Ellie made her mark in swimming, achieving impressive accolades. During her time at Wayne State, she became a 3-time All-American and a 2-time NCAA finalist. Ellie's hard work also contributed to the team's impressive finishes at conference championships, and she remains one of our top record holders in individual events. Her resilience and determination have set the bar for all who follow. Thank you, Ellie. Andrea Matrake. Andrea distinguished herself as a leader on the tennis court, becoming a key figure for our tennis program. Throughout her career, she earned multiple All-Gleac honors and finished with an outstanding 68 career single wins, 55 double victories, making her one of the most successful players in program history. In her final season, Andrea led the team with a remarkable win-loss record, helping secure multiple GLIAC titles. Thank you, Andrea. Karrington Seals. Go ahead and stand up, Robert. So unfortunately, Karrington cannot be with us tonight, but her father is here, Robert is here. Karrington was a powerhouse in track and field, specifically hurdles. still holds the school record in the 100-meter hurdles, which is an impressive mark in Wayne State's history. Karrington's incredible speed and technical skill in the track earned her multiple All-GLIAC honors, and she placed in the top 10 in the GLIAC championships several times. She consistently ranked among the top hurdlers in the nation, earning All-American honors in 2016, 2017, and 2018. Round of applause for Karrington. So these inductees have set standards not only through their collective accomplishments, but also through their journey, representing Wayne State with pride. And now they join an exclusive group of just 275 Hall of Fame inductees at Wayne State, a true testament to their impact and their legacy. One more time. At Wayne State, our core values propel our athletic department forward. We collaborate to enhance learning, serve to inspire our community, compete to achieve excellence, and grow through every single experience. Each success and challenge contribute to our development, reinforcing our identity as warriors. We collaborate knowing that teamwork makes us stronger, and these inductees exemplified lifting their teammates up and striving for excellence. They serve to inspire, embodying the city of Detroit and showing us what commitment and consistency, with it all, we can overcome challenges. As student athletes, they balance rigorous academics and the demands of sports, reflecting commitment, achievement, and victory, setting records that these inductees have paved the way for many future generations to come, challenging us to continue to strive for more, and I thank you all for that. I'd also like to take a moment to thank our Hall of Fame Selection Committee for their time and effort and thoughtful consideration in selecting this class of inductees. So when I read your name, if you could please stand up. Mike Horn, head men's golf coach. Jeff Weiss, Senior Associate Athletic Director. Catherine Light, 2018 Hall of Fame inductee. Yasha Moore, our head women's tennis coach and 2021 Hall of Fame inductee. Shelby Ripple, Athletic Department Assistant. Josh Rondell, 2018 Hall of Fame inductee for football. And David Greer is also on the committee, our former head men's basketball coach, and could not be with us this evening. But I thank you guys because your dedication ensures that the legacy of excellence at Wayne State continues to shine. And I want to thank you for the time that it takes and the devotion that you had to this committee. So thank you. I also want to take a moment to thank the coaches, mentors, family, supporters who have backed these athletes. Your belief in their potential has been critical to their success, and tonight we celebrate you too. To our inductees, thank you for embodying what it means to be a warrior or a Tartar. Forget about you, Fred. Your legacy will inspire us for years to come. As we look ahead, we do so confidently, knowing Wayne State Athletics will continue to grow and excel because of the foundation that you have all built. Now let's embrace the spirit of excellence that defines Wayne State Athletics. As we continue to celebrate, let's take inspiration from the journeys of our inductees. Together, we will embody the values of Wayne State Athletics and support one another in our pursuits. Thank you all for being here, and I please hope that you enjoy the evening ahead. Go Warriors!
Erica, for those words. She's definitely leading us into a very bright future here in the department, and we are so thankful for her guidance. At this time, I don't know where she went. Oh, there you go. Okay, perfect. At this time, I would like to bring Evelyn Dice. We affectionately call her Evie, as she brings our student athlete address. So none other than Evie Dice.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Wayne State Athletics Hall of Fame induction ceremony. My name is Evelyn Dice, and I am a senior on the women's swimming and diving team, and this year I am serving as the SAT co-president. It is an honor to be standing here in front of 6 amazing athletes who have forever impacted Wayne State Athletics. The legacy these athletes have left is admired every day as athletes walk through the halls of Mathi and see GLIAC Conference champion photos, a long list of graduated student athletes, and national championship trophies. It is an incredible opportunity to follow in the footsteps of these remarkable athletes that we are honoring tonight. Each of you demonstrated the dedication and determination it takes to be successful, not only as an athlete, but as a student and a person. To me, being a student athlete teaches you perseverance and other skills that make you stand out from others and will help you build many relationships that last forever. Over the past 4 years, my teammates, coaches, and the Wayne State Athletics department staff have become my family. This family has given me many opportunities, a support system, and are considered to be part of my why. Why I wake up every morning and jump in a cold pool, why I take part in SAC, and why I'm so lucky to be a Wayne State Warrior. Thank you to the Wayne State Athletics Department for creating an environment for student athletes to be successful in every aspect of life, and for bringing us together tonight to honor remarkable individuals and their achievements as a Wayne State Warrior, or Tartar. Families, friends, coaches, and teammates, thank you for coming out tonight to celebrate the achievements of your loved ones. Hall of Fame inductees, thank you for paving the way for Wayne State Athletics and inspiring many generations of athletes. As always, go Warriors, thank you.
Person standing in between you and dinner, but I do want to take a moment of silence for all of our former Hall of Fame inductees and people that we have lost throughout this past year before we have dinner. So if we could take a quick moment of silence for that. Thank you. And before we have dinner, I would be remiss if I didn't have our head coaches of our program stand up. I know we have quite a few in the building. We wouldn't be able to have these Hall of Famers if we didn't have coaches. So coaches of our current athletics programs, if you all could stand right now and be recognized, and we give you all a hand clap. We got Coach Smothers, Coach Hamilton. Come on, stand up. Coach Horn, Coach Tyrone Wheatley, Yasha, Sean Peters, Coach Tynes. We appreciate everything that you all do and making sure that we stay better together. So at this time, we'll have some soft music from the Good Band, and dinner is served. Thank you. let's give it up for the good band. Thank you. At this time, if we could all find our seats as we are going to get started with our program. I know we're getting a couple photos and everyone will get their refreshments and we'll get started here. So as we get started with our program, I do want to take a minute to first say, again, thank you for everyone for coming out. Thank you to Andiamo's, Detroit Riverfront, Mike there. They have been a wonderful and strategic partner for the Department of Athletics for several years, and we appreciate them, and hopefully you all enjoyed the delicious food that they provided. So let's give it up for Andiamo's. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate you, your continued support. At this time, I would like to bring someone new up to the mic, new to Wayne State. Miss Lindsay Crum is the Assistant Vice President for Alumni Relations, and let's give her a round of applause as she comes to the stage.
Thank you. Well, good evening, Warriors and Tartars. It is a joy and a privilege to join you this evening. Congratulations to our inductees. We are so proud of your accomplishments. And really, when we think about our student athletes, our former student athletes, our current student athletes, the experiences you have are core to your relationship, your alumni relationship with Wayne State. And when you think about everything that you went through as a student athlete, all the hours, all the preparation, all the time in competition and in class, all of that is formative to the life that you live and the career that you build after Wayne State. And while that might not be exactly what we're celebrating today, that is part of the relationship, the lifelong relationship that your induction and everything that comes with that legacy stands for. And so it's truly an honor to represent your Alumni Association this evening, to celebrate you and to lift you up and everything that you've accomplished on behalf of this university. We will always remember you. We hope that you will remember us too. So congratulations.
At this time, I would like to call Mr. Rondell Ruff to the stage.
Thank you. Let's see if I can get this right. Everybody else been struggling with it. All right, here we go. So I'm here to introduce Karrington Seals-Yeargin, Dr. Karrington Seals-Yeargin, a very phenomenal young woman that you guys can read about in the brochure about all the stats that she accomplished. You know, I believe 6-time All-American, multiple GLIAC champion, but that's not the story of Karrington. Like, you know, when I first was hired here as a first-year head coach at Wayne State, I came with this grandiose idea of, you know, looking at the resources that we had here, looking at programs that coaches like Sean Peters had, and said, hey, track and field and swimming is very similar. We can win big here. We can win national championships here. We can have national champions and All-Americans. And having a fresh program of, I want to say, 3 years young, all the girls looked at me like, huh? How are we going to be All-Americans? None of them saw that before or had the precedent to believe in it. But Karrington looked at me and said, okay, coach, let's do it. And, you know, and we were going through it, and Karrington was just so phenomenal. And just meet after meet, competition after competition, she got better and better. She started breaking school records early, and she still wasn't NCAA level right away. And it didn't happen for her until her sophomore year, the indoor GLIAC championships, to where she entered the meet. I want to say she was the 4th or 5th ranked athlete, ended up getting 2nd place, ran a school record at the time of 860, which qualified her as the last qualifier for the NCAA meet that year. I believe they took 17 or 18 athletes. And just making the NCAA meet doesn't make one an All-American. And, you know, I'm talking to Karrington, it's like, hey, if you do certain things right, you can make this final. Believe in yourself, believe in yourself. And that young woman said, you're right, coach. If I do these things, I can make the final. And lo and behold, she set the school record again, made the final, was the 7th place finisher entering the final. And I wasn't nervous until that final, because track and field is one of those sports you don't get voted on as All-American. So even though she was in the final, there's so many things that can go wrong. There can be a false start. If she doesn't finish the race, then she doesn't get the accolade. So at that final, I was just like, just get over the line. I don't care if you trip. I don't care if you crawl. Get over the line. Get that All-American honor so we can, you know, we can put that behind us. And lo and behold, you know, a girl next to her flinched. They didn't stop it. So she started a little later, but she still made it through the race. And, you know, at the end, we just looked at each other, hugged each other, and said, we did it. And the rest from there is she was just a beast and a dog from there. And she just took on and got other All-American honors and set school records. And one last story, like, she even took on an event she never did, the long jump. And I think she's number 2 all time in the long jump. And yes, she's a phenomenal hurdle, but that you introduce anything to Karrington, like, she would do it. So I'm sure her dad has great stories that he can tell about her. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna invite him up so he can tell you all about Karrington.
As Rondell mentioned, Karrington wasn't able to be with us, but I still want to make sure we duly induct her into this Hall of Fame. So on behalf of President Kimberly Andrews, SB Athletics Director Erica Wallace, and Wayne State University, it is my honor and my humble privilege, sir, to induct your daughter, Miss Karrington Seals, into the Wayne State University Athletics Hall of Fame. Please come up and accept her honor.
Wow, I'm going to do this now. Is that any better? Okay. Let me say that congratulations to all the inductees tonight. I am ecstatic to be here tonight. Karrington, unfortunately, wasn't able to attend. My wife was not able to attend as well. She's at home with my granddaughter that Karrington gave us. And so I'm abandoning Robert, and I'm now going to be G-Pop. That's going to be my new name. So Karrington prepared some notes, and I'm just going to read those. Coach Ruff teed it up, and as you can see, they're on the same page. So I'll begin. My time as a Wayne State athlete marks an integral time of growth, transformation, and pride in my life. Wayne State was one of two colleges that offered athletic scholarships. To be transparent, I was mediocre hurdler in high school, but they still decided to take a chance on me. I went into freshman year, as I go into anything, trying to be the best, but I was quickly humbled the first day of conditioning. I was surrounded by girls who were faster, stronger, and far better shape than myself. And although I tried my best, I'm pretty sure that I didn't win a single race my freshman year. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that I didn't even make conference preliminary heats. Then my sophomore season, this tall, slim guy who looks like Monty Williams, former coach for Detroit Pistons, walks in the first day of conditioning and introduces himself as the head coach. He doesn't crack a joke, which I got to know him, was very much out of character for him. And he looks like he means business. He walks in and says, to paraphrase, I don't care about what happened last year. Any one of you can be an All-American, but you have to work hard. You have to want to be better. You have to put in the work. Innately, I always wanted to be the best I could be, but I never had the ambition before. My goal was to score some points and try not to come in last. I was inspired to be an All-American hurdler for the first time, for the first day Coach Ruff spoke to the team. And then I'm pretty sure he made us run snakes. I have no idea what snakes are. But that day he made a powerful enemy of me. But every day, his brutal training got a little bit easier. And every day, the goal looked a little more attainable. In the 2014-2015 season, I didn't even make it past the indoor GLIAC semifinals. 2015-2016, I found myself in second place at conference finals. And then a couple weeks later, I was standing on the podium in 8th place in tears, with tears in my eyes at the NCAA D2 Indoor Championships. My first All-American title, there was no one prouder. Coach Ruff had faith in me to achieve All-American status, and I believed him. My family and my time at Wayne State have helped influence who I am today. Being an athlete enhanced my discipline, perseverance, and work ethic, and I've been able to carry that through medical school, now orthopedic surgeon residency at the Cleveland Clinic. I'd like to thank my parents for not missing a single meet, for raising me the way they did, and always being my biggest cheerleader. Without them, I would not have accomplished anything. I think we should pause there. No, I'm joking. All right. As I said, my time as a Wayne State athlete marks an integral time of growth, transformation, and pride in my life. It's always a great day to be a Warrior. And if anyone suffers any orthopedic injuries, give me a call. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we zoomed through those, but we are so thankful that you all were able to come join us this evening. The event is not over. The bar will be open. The music will be playing. Let's continue to celebrate our inductees this evening. But I did want to let you know a couple of things. This is our homecoming weekend, so of course we have a wonderful football program on the books for tomorrow. We'll have a lot of exciting things happening where we will also acknowledge our Hall of Fame inductees at halftime. So your ticket to this event will also get you to that event. Tailgating starts at 10 a.m., so we'll see you bright and early. And then we'll also have an alumni event at Woodbridge Pub, which is walking distance from the field. So we will see you there as well. But before we end the ceremony portion, I do want to make sure that I get all the inductees back to the stage so we can get our pictures with our wonderful Director of Athletics, and then we'll continue our music and our drinking and our enjoying our evening. So thank you all so much for coming out tonight, and we will enjoy the rest of our evening. Thank you.